That's a great question. At this moment, I don't know. Um, at times throughout the year, I feel like there has been a change in mentality and effort and in toughness. And then we have a game like this. And just very disappointed in our fight, um, competitiveness, our effort. Just very disappointed.
Ross Martin, go ahead.
Hey, Coach Davis, I was hoping to ask RJ this as well, but I was wondering if you think you have the proper player leadership, and if so, or like who are kind of the players you think are stepping up and being a leader in moments like this in the games that y'all are down big in the first half?
Well, that's, in order to be a good team, you have to have leadership. And there has to be somebody outside of me, outside of myself, outside of the coaching staff that has a voice in the locker room, that's amongst the players, that that binds us together. I've never seen a good team absent of that. At this moment, we do not have any. And that's something that needs to change, that has to change, and must change. And my hope is that it will change. But at this moment, we do not have any.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think halfway through the season you don't have a player leadership?
That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I told them in the huddle that regardless of what is going on in this game and in certain games, whatever has happened in the past, that they cannot get me to change my mind, that me thinking that this team can be really good. And I truly believe that. But why is the team missing that? That's a great question. I don't know. But it is needed immediately.
All right, we're going to keep this to one question per person, at least for now, to get through as many as possible. JB Ricks, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, thanks for taking the time. I was hoping you could share some insight on what you're saying to your players when you have to take these timeouts, when the onslaught is coming the way that it is, and how is that changing throughout the game when it just keeps on going, and why is it not, whatever it is that you're saying to them to get it in gear, why is it not being received?
And in the huddles, the things that I tell them is that there has to be a change. Before you can even start talking about execution, there has to be a change in effort. There has to be a change in competitiveness and want to. And I've always told them, and I told them tonight, that the game will change, but you have got to change. And I told them that there's no way out of this. That the only way that you have a chance to get out of it is that you're going to have to fight. Not physically fight, but competitiveness like a fight. And there's nowhere to go. You have to draw a line in the sand and you have to say, I'm going to stand here. I'm not moving. And, in the second half, Miami only outscored us by one, and we ended up scoring more points in the paint than Miami, but it was just too late. The effort in the first half was just not very good at all.
Michael Coe.
Hey, Coach. So this is sort of along the same lines as JB's question, but on TV on the halftime show, KJ Smith mentioned that last season when you guys were down big to Florida State at halftime, he gave just a really rousing halftime speech. What do you say in halftime when you're down 27?
I say a number of things to try to draw something out of them that would where they would respond in a positive way to help the team. And I say everything, just trying to light a spark inside of them to love this place, love this program, love this team, and I say everything, trying to light a spark inside of them.
Thank you.
Brendan Marks.
Hey, Hubert. Yeah, I know you had obviously a performance that you guys were happy with on Saturday. I'm just wondering, between then and now, did you get the sense that you guys were prepared coming in? Or did you have a feeling that this might go this way, or did you think your guys were up to the task?
No, we one of the things that we always do, we check the box on preparation. So we were prepared. Everything that Miami did tonight, it was practiced, it was drilled, it was talked about, it was scouted. We even talked about being in this position to take over first place in the ACC. That every game has major significance, but this one adds a little bit more. And we were prepared. We just didn't play, and that's the frustrating part. Is that we were prepared, and at this moment, I'm just not sure why we didn't play.
All right, we got time for two more. Andrew Jones and then CL.
Coach, what was it about the game plan that did not work in your estimation? And did you make any adjustments during the course of the game? And if so, what were they, defensive adjustments?
Well, one of the things that we wanted to do was, to keep them out of the paint. And, Miami has some dynamic guards, and they were able to get to the basket and really be able to get some shots, paint. One of the things that we talked about is being in the gaps to stop them from their dribble drive, because they're really good at attacking the basket. And so in the first half, they were able to attack the basket extremely well. Wardenberg hit 3 threes, his first 3 threes, and he's a guy that can shoot the ball from 3, but that's not his strength. And then one of the things that we've talked about is that, Miami does a really good job, everybody, shot faking. And so we went for a number of shot fakes and allowed them to penetrate and get to the basket. The adjustment that we made in the second half, towards the end of the first half and the second half, we picked up full court. We tried to get some early traps and pressure in the backcourt, and then as soon as they crossed on their side, we were aggressive in terms of getting traps and trying to get them out of rhythm offensively. And so, but it just didn't change anything in terms of the performance that we had in the first half.
Thank you.
All right, CL, go ahead. Last one, please.
Either this is just kind of an update situation. Is there any update on Anthony Harris? And if this game would have been like a one possession game, could Armando have come back in? Is any update on his status after that fall?
I think Armando could have come back in. As of now, when he went to block Charlie Moore's shot, he came down on a combination on his elbow and in his hip bone. And so, as far as I know now, he'll be sore tomorrow, but it's nothing like an injury. And Ant was unavailable to play tonight, and he's a guy that is a really good on-ball defender. But as poorly as we played in the first half, as good as Ant is on the ball, I don't think it would have made a difference.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Coach Davis.
Yeah, thank you.